It is LSR versus KSC game 1. Now, LSR does come into this game, Elysian Realm, with a 1-game lead because they came from winner's bracket. KSC knocked out of winner's bracket, actually, by LSR back in the round of 8, 2-0. So these teams have met. For the side of LSR, Delny, Darren, Gearing, Nevsky, Petro, Stalingrad, Nevsky, Kremlin, and St. Vincent. For the side of KSC, Harugamos, Z52, Gearing, Grozovoy, Moskva, Nevsky, Petro, Ohio, and Vermont. And so we're going to go to the big screen view and watch to see how this goes, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to see how the team's set up before we make a call. Looks like we're going to see a pretty standard split for Elysian Realm. KSC seems to be going a little bit more heavy towards the side of A. But we'll keep an eye. Z52 going to be sitting here in this gap right here, ladies and gentlemen. Daring and Stalingrad possibly looking to contend against it. But we're just going to watch and let this develop for a bit. Nothing major happening yet. And shots opened up. The radar will catch Floops. Floops down, 4,000 health plus already. Big hit onto him. More hits coming in. He's down to 15,000. He's down to 15,500. And that's a massive hit early on onto him. And that does not feel good at all for the side of KSC. Big hit onto the Vermont as well. Taking out 18,000 of his health on Sanders. LSR coming in strong in this game. And so now Stalingrad will be not able to stop Floops. Floops is going to be able to try to get the cap even though he's being blind fired. Daring has to come through. Torps are coming in, so Floops is going to have to duck out. Doesn't look like he'll get the cap in time unless he can back up to dodge this line, which he might just be able to do, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like a decent line dodge there. Shells coming in. They're trying to blind fire him, and oh, what a blind fire! What a blind fire by the Stalingrad to get him. Big chunk onto Peach. The Vermont says, hey, you know what you did to me? Yeah, I'm going to do that back to you, except this is going to be 56,000. What a smash. And KSC fires back with their first major hit of the game. And that Stalingrad is not feeling good. Focus is going to be 100% on that Stalingrad now, ladies and gentlemen. He's healing up. He's going to be up. Here come the back shots from the Ohio. And Stalingrad has to play this very carefully or he will just get killed off quickly. Shells just miss him. He's up to 33,000. Can only heal to about 37,000. That was a massive hit. I firmly believe that was just a hair of dispersion difference away from being a dev strike, chat. But what a salvo from the Vermont right in on to the Stalingrad. Stalingrad continuing to have to dance. He's going to be able to dodge these torps. Or is he? Stalingrad moving forward just dodges it in time. That would have been brutal to take another torp there after already being down to 33k. Now, KSC does have the first cap. They're looking to take the second cap at C, and they have a push in at A. KSC taking an early lead. They're coming to play, ladies and gentlemen. And Coop takes a bit of damage. Nevsky down to 31,000 though. Health lead about 15,000 in favor of the side of KSC. Damage onto KSC's DDs, but remember, they started out with one more DD. And so the fact that they have a health lead is massive. And there's once again a Stalingrad that can't exactly do much right now. Downey of Quincy moving in. He'll contest C. That'll slow down the points gap. But right now it's kind of settled in after that furious start. Spotting onto Luger. Luger down to 32,000. He has a DCP coming up right now. Hasn't used it yet, but he is hurting a lot, the fact that he's down. That's some significant chunking he's taken to not be able to heal it. And the gearing of Cowboy gets Shiori with the Torps. 1-0 to the side of KSC. Wow, 6 minutes in. 1-0 to the side of KSC. Those Torps critical, and now they are in control of this match. They have a 2-1 cap lead, and they are looking for more. Absolute massive start for the side of KSC after getting 2-0'd. To be able to start like that, ladies and gentlemen, they're looking for more. A is now in a very rough spot for any attempt from LSR to get. Because of the fact that they've lost that DD. Gearing can push in, but the Nevsky doesn't have a ton of health. Nevsky using the heal, maxed out at about 29,000 health, and now just getting focused down. They want this Nevsky dead. Nevsky at 24,000. The shells are coming in. There's the fire. Here come more shells. Double fire. DCP not yet. Down to 17,000. There's the DCP. 3 seconds. But now comes the problem of, can he dodge these Torps? He's undetected for the moment, but he's on another fire. Down to 12,000. Looks like he's on a clean dodge of the Torps right now, ladies and gentlemen. Clean dodge of the Torps, but ticking under 10,000. And remember, he'll have one heal left, but he's got to be very careful. And they get the gearing. They force the gearing back. He's not able to cap A, and the points lead will resume climbing for the side of KSC. They get 6,000 off him. They're up 584 to 312. And now we look down towards C, and this is just being a stalemate here. KSC says, you know what? We stalemate here. We're okay because we've got the win advantage at A, and we're still holding B. Professor Luger now in real trouble. 10 seconds until heal and DCP. He's down to 2,500. This is going to be tight. 1,700. If these Nevsky shells kill, he's gone. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, does he get the heal? He pounds the heal, but it's too late. He will go down 2-0 to the side of KSC. They are looking to even up this series versus LSR. And A is being contested. Gearing pushing back in. He's going to halt the cap, and now they're going to hunt. Vermont shells are out. They're looking at that St. Vincent. That is a ridiculously tight dispersion. Shells are in. Gets about 8K. Down to 52,000. Gearing forced back because Cowboy goes back in. And KSC is about to crest 700 points. Push happening over here on C, and this is starting to reap some rewards. Danny Love's down to about 61,000, and the Moskva forced way back. LSR's got to feel pretty happy that they've got this gentle push going on here. But it may not be enough. 400 point deficit is a lot, and 60,000 health. To keep an eye out and see how that ends up.
Everything is at stake. The enemy's victory
and now,
is near.
That St. Vincent getting farmed down. 20,000 health. gearing at 16,000. Petro dodges the torps from the Delny. And Cowboy has just barely survived, but he does survive. And so, ladies and gentlemen, KSC, 800 points, 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from Game 1 victory. They are looking to finish this off. Kremlin spotted, Petro spotted, Ohio's still doing all right, Moskva's healed up. The Kremlin returns to be the focus, and you can see everybody spamming the HE on him. They want to get him out of here. 24,000, he has the DCP coming up in 1 second. Will he choose to use it? He uses the DCP instantly, but there's only 10 seconds of time on that. More shots in on him. These next salvos will have the chance to start another fire. And they get the fire, ladies and gentlemen. That's got to feel so brutal for the Kremlin. Ohio not fired yet. Watch out for shots from the Ohio coming in. Kremlin down. This takes him to 13,000. 25 seconds left. There's no guarantee he heals enough to live, or he stays alive long enough to get that heal out in 20 seconds. Down to 9,000. No fire. 6,000. Ohio not shooting. Kremlin, 8 seconds to DCP, 10 seconds to heal. This is going to be tight. 3,000 to health. 6 seconds. This salvo has to do it, ladies and gentlemen, and it gets him. KSC gets a third kill. They're at 900 points. LSR making the aggression now. They're in B. They're stopping B, but C is being taken by the Z52, and this is going to bring it down to 1 minute and 9, ladies and gentlemen, until the side of KSC wins game number 1. Delny, forced out of the cap, takes a big chunk from the Petro, down to 6,000. 35 seconds. KSC, they're looking to take game 1. They're just about there. Delny, down to 3,900. If he goes down, that's going to assure it, ladies and gentlemen, that our winner is going to be KSC. Delny down to 2,600. He's focused. I think they know it's over. He's trying to back up. He's down. He's at 85 health. Oh my goodness. And he goes down. And ladies and gentlemen, that is game 1. Your winner, and evening up the series at 1 apiece, is KSC. We've got a series on our hands, ladies and gentlemen, and now it's a best of 3.